What's going on, everyone? Mike Go back. Recently, I did a 545 card PSA submission reveal here on the channel. I did show off a pile of my own cards in that. Most of it was from a group submission, well over 100 cards, but I showed it off at the end of the video. And, well, as you can imagine, showing off 545 slabs takes a while. It was about a 2-hour video. So, I decided I wanted to showcase some of the cards that I personally got graded in this order. I'm not going to go through them all, but picked out about 25 of my favorite. Not really based on value or scarcity or anything like that. Just a mix of cards that I think are standouts that look great. And just want to give a little information on why I really enjoy these cards. So we're going to start it off here with a 2018 Topps Gallery Shohei Ohtani. This one came back a PSA Gem Mint 10. I'm a huge fan of the artistic cards. Topps Gallery, there's some stuff that's absolutely unbelievable looking, and there's a few cards that are kind of duds in it. But this Ohtani is beautiful. Shohei had a really nice rookie season, and so far this year, he's performed really well for a guy that had low expectations this year based on the injury concerns. He's really done well, and I think he still has a ton of potential to continue to improve, and I just think this card looks great. Hey, everyone gets cards graded for different reasons. Some people it's to flip, some people it's as an investment, some people just love the look of the slab. I kind of enjoy all aspects of it. I love the challenge of finding cards that are worth sending in. Certainly with modern cards, it's much easier, but not every card that comes out of a pack is a 10. And anyway, I just love the look of these cards slabbed, and I think this Ohtani is a perfect example. Just a beautiful looking card. So I wanted to share that one there. Also sent in a 2018 Topps Update Ronald Acuna Jr. This one's a PSA Gem Mint 10. Acuna, unbelievably talented player for the Atlanta Braves. His card out of Topps Series 2 is really the one to get. That's the one that's certainly popped in value big time over the last few months, or really the last year since it's come out. But Topps Update, people love Topps Update. People are chasing Topps Update. And this is a much more affordable Acuna Jr., so I think it's one that's really sweet to collect. So I was really happy that I was able to get a PSA 10 on this one. Honestly, the paper cards from, say, regular Bowman or Topps Flagship, much tougher than the chrome cards. I mean, they're just more susceptible to little dings and chips. And I've looked at a fair number of cards from the basic Topps releases, and believe me, they're not as easy to get a 10 on as you might think. Alright, next up is an awesome card here of a Juan Soto. Juan Soto, people forget, is only 20 years old still. This guy's having another fine season, and I think his 2018 Topps Chrome Update card is one that's awesome to have in the collection. Now, it's a lot easier to get a PSA Gem Mint 10 on this. I sent in a number of these and just crushed it, Gem Mint 10s, but honestly, I've seen quite a few people send them in, and as long as you look at this card, you have a great chance to get a 10. Again, I've opened a number of these back when they came out, and there's plenty of ones that come out of the pack off-centered or with little scratches, and the backs are a tricky issue, but as long as you look at the card, you have a great chance of getting a 10, and to me, it's a beautiful card. I mean, that's like a perfect rookie card. Great image, nice shot, he's hitting, and he's an unbelievably talented player with very few rookie cards specifically for this time frame in the hobby. Nowadays, you have guys who have dozens and dozens of rookie cards, and Juan Soto, that's not the case. He was a later call-up and was really more in products later in the year, so really happy to get one of those in. Here's another Juan Soto and another product that I think is well worth keeping an eye on. 2018 Topps Heritage, the high numbers. The high number set has a ton of great rookie cards, and Heritage is just continuing to gain a lot of attention in the hobby. There's a whole ton of people getting back into the hobby that have nostalgic feelings and love a lot of the old designs and some of the more paper-based cards. So I think Topps Heritage has really continued to gain momentum. It's one of those sets that comes out every year and is consistently popular. It's really one of the set builders' main focuses of the year. People love them. Now, the action variations and some of that stuff you can pull is much more valuable, but the base cards I think are really neat, so I was happy to add the Juan Soto in a 10. And then, of course, Ronald Acuna Jr. We've been pretty lucky as collectors to have some incredible rookies to chase the last few years. Now, every year there's players that are hyped, of course, but I think last year is just an unbelievably talented rookie class with just an array of different players. And there's actually so many out there that a lot of guys are kind of being overlooked and almost semi-forgotten about. But Ronald Acuna Jr., beautiful rookie card there. So I got a Gem Mint 10 on that one. Let's move these over a little bit. We're going to go back to another Juan Soto, and this is a Bowman's Best card. I think Bowman's Best is a beautiful set. This is the refractor, and the shine on these is not as great as some of the old school Bowman's Best, but there's still some nice shine there. And I think it's a set that's not real difficult to grade, and it's not overly popular. It comes out so late in the year. It comes out in like December, and at that point, the World Series is come and gone. Baseball season is not actually going on, and the focus of many collectors is on football and the other winter sports. So Bowman's Best is not super expensive, but I think they're pretty nice cards. So it's a set that I always like to send a few in for grading, and I think it's a great opportunity to pick up some of the hot rookies at cheaper prices. So there's a nice Juan Soto. I also sent in a 2011 Bowman Draft, Francisco Lindor. It's his first Bowman card, Bowman paper. Got a PSA Mint 9 on this, and I'm fine with a 9. That's all I expected. I had gotten a few of these and a lot, and they're so susceptible to chipping, and if they're not chipped, then you have centering issues or whatever the case may be. Just a black border tough card, but a cool card. I'm a big Lindor fan. I think he's unbelievably talented. Fantastic player. Doesn't get a ton of national attention or a crazy amount of hobby love. Now, some of his rookie cards have certainly increased over the last year or two, but they haven't really gone crazy yet. So I was happy to get a 9 on that one. And then final rookie card I'm showing off right here. I'm sure there might be one or two mixed in incoming cards, but in this little stack is a 1997 Bowman Chrome Roy Halladay rookie card. Roy Halladay, one of the newest Hall of Famers. Just a wonderful card there. Halladay had an incredible career, won multiple Cy Young Awards, dominated in the AL East, and during his reign in Toronto, you had the Tampa Bay Rays, the Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees in the World Series virtually every year. Between the combination of those teams, Tampa only made it once. But you had some incredible lineups, and Halladay really wasn't fazed by it. Pitched incredibly well when he got the opportunity to pitch in the postseason with the Philadelphia Phillies. Was unbelievable. Threw a no-hitter. So Halladay had an incredible career. Obviously a tragic ending to his life, but the Halladay is a beautiful card. 1997 Bowman Chrome, the first year Bowman Chrome, is a beautiful set, and Roy Halladay and Adrian Beltre are the two cards you want to get in that. Definitely not super easy to get 10s on. Had a few raw ones, got 9s on both of them. They tend to have some centering and surface issues, but really cool card there. Now we got a few shine cards here. This one's got a little bit of shine to it. It's 2018 Topps Chrome Aaron Judge Sapphire Edition. The Sapphire set is a set put out by Topps, sold through their website. They've done it the last few years. Last year was really probably the most popular of them. Got a Gem Mint 10 on this. Love the look of these cards. I think this is an amazing looking Aaron Judge card. Great action shot. You got that rookie cup. Beautiful card. Happy to get this one slabbed up into the collection. Judge, obviously a fan favorite. Very popular. He hasn't necessarily produced the last year or so the way he came up and burst onto the scene. Some injury concerns, and that's always an issue, but his popularity and the fun factor and him being a Yankee all makes him highly collectible. Here's another one of these Sapphire cards. It's 2018 Sapphire Rhys Hoskins rookie card. Got a Gem Mint 10 on that one as well. Obviously, if you know the channel, you're well aware that I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan, so I've really enjoyed watching Hoskins over the last couple years. I mean, he's a little bit of an older rookie, so that's something to look at if you're in the investment angle of the hobby. For me, I'm just collecting them because I enjoy watching them. But Hoskins has been very productive. I mean, you can look at a whole ton of his numbers, whether it's home runs hit or go-ahead home runs, go-ahead RBIs in the last couple years. He's right up at the top of every one of those lists. He's been unbelievable. He's been really, really good for the Phillies, and I think this is just another fantastic card. Again, it's a beautiful-looking photograph. From time to time, there's rookie cards out there where it's, say, Aaron Judge catching a fly ball, or some of those cards that aren't necessarily the most aesthetically appealing cards, but to me, this Hoskins is beautiful, so happy to get that one slabbed up for the collection. Here's a card, probably not crazy value, but to me, I mean, just look at that. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. This is from the 2019 Topps Silver Pack promotion. Get the Silver Packs by buying either jumbo boxes or hobby boxes of the 2019 Topps product from your local card shop or certain online dealers, and they're beautiful looking cards. There's usually a mix of rookies and Hall of Famers and just star players. And to me, this Jackie Robinson was just such a wonderful looking card. Got it slabbed, looks amazing in that slab at that PSA Gem Mint 10. I mean, unbelievable shine, and to me, I just like it. I'm a fan of it. I think the card's beautiful. I love the 84 design. I love the fact that it's Jackie Robinson and just a wonderful looking card, so happy about that. Here's another throwback. It's the 98 Best Performers insert from 2018 Bowman's Best. It's Mike Trout. It's got incredible shine. It's a PSA Gem Mint 10. And to me, once again, just a card I like. You can never really go wrong slabbing up a guy like Mike Trout, one of the best players in baseball currently and on the path to being one of the best players of all time. I mean, Mike Trout has just dominated the sport. He's on a whole nother level from everyone else, and I enjoy collecting his cards, and I love the shine and love the throwback cards. Those throwbacks to the 90s are just, they get me every time, and you'll see that with some other upcoming cards. Just love them. I think they're pretty incredible. All right, this is a card I'm a huge fan of. Big Halladay fan, big Phillies fan. It's Roy Halladay from 2013 Topps Heritage. It's the Chrome Refractor Parallel, PSA Gem Mint 10. Just unbelievable shine, great image. Again, the Heritage cards are just amazing looking. They go back and use those old school designs that just look so incredible. Then you add that little touch of modern shine. I mean, I don't know who can sit there and honestly look at that card and not say that it is absolutely fantastic looking and it's just a completely beautiful looking card. I mean, it's unbelievable. Again, it's not a high dollar card. I don't know. I might have paid $4 or $5 for the card. Got it in a Gem Mint 10. I'm sure if I wanted to, it's one of those cards you could list a little higher with a best offer and someone would certainly come along and want it. But I don't have a desire to sell it whatsoever. I wanted that for the collection. So really happy to have that one. Now, we got a couple of the Topps.com exclusives, the Throwback Thursday set. It's a set they put out every Thursday. Sometimes they'll put in old school players. Sometimes they'll put in hot rookies, whoever. And I just, again, love the look of them. I mean, look at that card. It's awesome looking. I'm a real sucker for the modern players on the old school designs. I just love the look of them, and that's just such a clean-looking card, a beautiful photograph. PSA Gem Mint 10 on the Walker Buehler. Wonderful card. I'm saying it about every card, but I just think it looks great in that slab. It's beautiful for the collection. So, next up, we have a 1954 Topps design, and this is of Rafael Devers. It's a PSA Gem Mint 10. Again, great image, great looking card, clean looking card. Some people aren't a fan of the old school card designs being reused. I'm the complete opposite. That draws my attention. It It's something I really enjoy, just getting kind of a different take on the old school design and great images. So beautiful Rafael Devers there. And then the Topps Living set. It's one of my favorites. Every week when it gets released, I take a look to see who's in it. And I don't buy every card at all. I try and stick to some of the Hall of Famers, Phillies, and just players or rookies that I really enjoy. Nolan Ryan was an absolute must. Got a Gem Mint 10 here. Big fan of 53 Topps as it is, so that's another reason I love the Living set. And to me, that's just a wonderful looking card of, one of the all-time great starters and a guy that I grew up hearing about and seeing, of course. I didn't get to watch a whole lot of his games because he was pitching for the Texas Rangers when I was a kid, and that was a little bit before the whole modern era of watching whatever game you want on MLB.tv. But of course, I would see him on SportsCenter all the time, and I'm sure I saw him on a few Sunday night games or games of the week from time to time. But love that image. What a clean-looking card. So beautiful Nolan Ryan for the Slab PC. Now we have a few autographs to show off. I got a couple from that Sapphire Edition, which that great cracked ice shine to it. This is a 2018 Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition green parallel of Rafael Devers. Got a PSA Gem Mint 10 on that. This kid Devers is still young. He has gotten super overlooked with the amazing crop of rookies last year. And maybe the fact that the Red Sox have so many stars, but Devers' stuff seems incredibly affordable for a guy who's just crushing it. I think he's, 22? Still very young. I think Devers is a good buy if you're interested in kind of doing a little bit of moderate investing. I don't think you can go too wrong with Rafael Devers, and this is a wonderful looking card there. So, nice Devers. And here's another guy, which, believe it or not, I actually think he's a little overlooked too. Even though he's in New York with the Yankees, which you'd think would garner a ton of attention. I guess maybe it's competing with the other star power on that team, but Gleyber Torres got a PSA Gem Mint 10 green parallel here from Sapphire Edition. And Torres stuff, I'm not going to say is cheap, but I think it's not as expensive as it could be. So, happy to get this one graded in a Gem Mint 10. Got a Walker Buehler. This is the X-Fractor from Chrome Update. PSA Gem Mint 10. Now I'm a bigger fan of Walker Buehler's basic Topps Chrome autograph. It's on card, and I think it's a little better image. This one is actually a sticker, but this is still a rare card. The X-Fractors are numbered to 125, and, it's a pretty cool looking card overall. Got a Gem Mint 10 on it. Buehler has had a really good year. Started off a little bit rocky, but has really picked it up, and he's on a Dodgers team that certainly has a great chance to potentially win a World Series, which could kind of increase that collectability even more. So a really nice Walker Buehler there. Next up, I have one from Clearly Authentic. It's a rookie reprint auto. It's a PSA Gem Mint 10 of Francisco Lindor. Lindor, again, incredible player. I'm a big fan of this 2015 Topps Update rookie card. This is a cool-looking card. It is, of course, a little see-through, the acetate, but Lindor is he's a fantastic player. I'm a big fan of the Clearly Authentic. It's a fun product for sure. There's a PSA Gem Mint 10 from 2018 Bowman's Best of Juan Soto, Best of 2018 Autographs. This is actually one of the more affordable Juan Soto on-card rookie autographs, and really one of the few on-cards. He's in a few products. His Chrome Update auto is very expensive, and it's actually a sticker. Obviously, he has a first Bowman and such, but the Bowman's Best auto, I believe it has risen in price recently, but overall, it's been fairly affordable for an on-card rookie autograph. So it's a beautiful Juan Soto. That one received that Gem Mint 10 treatment, so beautiful card there with a lot of chance to potentially rise in the future. I guess we'll see. Here's a nice one. I'm actually a big fan of this from 2018 Chrome Update. It's Gleyber Torres. Now, Gleyber Torres in the Chrome Update release was a redemption. And when there's a redemption in Chrome Update, sometimes it's not guaranteed, but many times they actually end up being on-card autographs. It happened with me. I think it was Andrew Benintendi in 2017. So that's a big plus. It looks way better than it being a sticker autograph. So that's a really nice Gleyber Torres. That one did receive the Gem Mint 10 treatment, so happy about that. And then I have a handful more. I actually have two football. I'll show off the two football real quick. I just think this is a really nice card. It's not a rookie, so it's not a huge card or anything like that, but it's a 2018 Panini Prism, red, white, blue, Patrick Mahomes II, PSA Gem Mint 10. Just to me, that's a gorgeous looking card. Looks great. It's a parallel of a fantastic player. If he continues to do what he did, you could certainly see this card being, one of those cards that is saleable for like $25, $30, $40. But to me, I just got it done again because I liked it, and he's a fantastic player. He's a lot of fun to watch, of course, so happy to get that one back. The other football card I have to show off is a 1995 Bowman's Best Ty Law, PSA Mint 9. Ty Law recently elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and just a cool card. I would love to get this in a 10, but it's fairly pricey. This is one that I had purchased raw, and it looked really good. To me, I thought it was most likely going to get a 9, and that's exactly what happened. And that's fine for the PC. I am absolutely cool with that. And then I have a couple vintage cards. This is a 1968 Topps Roberto Clemente. It's the All-Star card. It's a PSA 6 with the mark qualifier. And this is a card that just looks real clean, has amazing eye appeal there in the front, fairly well centered, pretty sharp looking, looks really clean. Unfortunately, of course, on the back, you have a little marking there. It looks like someone wrote 50 on it. But hey, that happens. Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. If that was on the front, it would be much more of a problem. With it on the back, to me, you don't even really notice it. So I'm just happy to have that card in the slab collection. Looks nice. And then I also got my 1951 Bowman Richie Ashburn back. This one I got slabbed for my Ashburn collection. This was actually the last card I needed slabbed for the whole Richie Ashburn run. I've completed the set registry, and I will be doing a showcase at some point. It only got a PSA 2, but to me it's got amazing eye appeal. The center on that card is really great. The color's great. Card looks wonderful. Everyone has kind of their own thoughts and feelings on vintage cards. To me, give me good centering and good color any day, and I'll take that little bit. I'll give you the roundness on the corners. Doesn't really bother me at all. I mean, to me, this card, even though it's a PSA 2 and far from perfect, looks better than a lot of 6 and 7s I see that have centering issues or other issues. They might be a little sharper in certain areas, but it's all about the eye appeal. It's all about enjoying your own cards. This is one I had raw. I knew it wasn't going to grade well. I thought at best it would get a 3, but it's pretty sweet. Obviously on the back there's some issues, some color issues there, and there is a crease on the back, but not a crease that is noticeable on the front. And to me, I mean, look at that card. Look at Richie just looking at you. Beautiful, beautiful card. And then the final two I have here, just a couple bigger cards, bigger slabs. It's a 1947 to 66 Exhibits Robin Roberts, white signature. This one's a PSA 3 with a mark. Does have a big mark on the back there, but just one that wanted to get slabbed for my Phillies PC. Once I completed my Phillies team set run from Topps Products, I decided to just start picking up, as best I can, one card from all the different releases over the years of a Philly and getting it slabbed. So here's my exhibits card of Robin Roberts, so that's a nice one there. And then the final card, which was a gift from Blue Jacket 66, is the 52 Redman Tobacco Willie Mays, hand cut without tab. It's only an authentic, but it's pretty awesome. I mean, 1952 Topps Willie Mays. That's pretty incredible. There's some information there on the back about Redman chewing tobacco. What an amazing, amazing card. Very cool. And a gigantic slab, which I actually just ordered sleeves there from Perfect Fit Innovations. I'll give them a shout out because they certainly deserve it. This card is in a sleeve. You can, if you look carefully, see the tab there. Perfect Fit Innovations. You guys should check them out. I mean, it's the only way to store your PSA slabs. Keep the cases nice and clean and not scuffed or scratched. They just do a great job and really enjoy ordering them. So that's it. That is a look at the stack of cards that were some of my favorites or ones that I wanted to highlight from my PSA submission. I'll have more PSA submissions going out, and I have some out there waiting right now. Can't wait for them to get back. It's always a lot of fun. It's one of those things, you create these submissions and you kind of go through the torture of looking at your cards and deciding which ones to send in. And then once you do and you get through it, you kind of forget about it. Once they come back, you get all excited to have those cards reappear in your collection. And in many cases, they look improved. They look cool, and it's a lot of fun to do. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Comment down below. Let me know which one was your favorite, specific card that stood out, and let me know. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.